YouTube tonight. It's like ICE reports on him, and they made reports about how he's playing with the feds and lit up all of Atlanta and all of Detroit, and then went ahead and then started trying to steal my work because he got several people put in jail and has no fucking money. A lot of you guys don't know. I don't listen to Seven. I like somebody like introduced me to his channel, and I listened every now and then, and I told that person, I said, Seven's controlled, he's ran by something. There's like something going on there. And I noticed that what they were doing is they were putting magic on his stream, so I stopped listening to him. The whole time this was going on with me getting gang stalked by Stephanie and all them, he was involved the whole time doing magic. He was involved the whole time. And when he saw it blow the fuck up, and now everyone stopped listening to him because they're like, you know what? I noticed I watch your channel and then I watch Daisy's channel and then I go back and everything that Daisy says, you're saying. So you're getting all your content from her. He's been doing it for years. Sevan Bomar doesn't have anything outside the ordinary. All he got was hidden space, and they gave him this. He just exposed space. Exposed space? You just did. Because you showed everyone this space. This is from space. I'm going to show you which one that he posted. This is from space. Whale shark. This is from space playing with my daughter's eyes. Good. This is from this is like when you're teleporting, when you move from one place, one energy to another. But this is a high priest in space. They took his image, and this is all 6 of his higher selves. It's from space. This is from space. These are high priests in space. These are high priests in space. These are high priests in space. Then they said, oh, put your face here, your image. Oh, it's just a generator. But then you'll have his powers. After you remember you molested your daughter, and then now you have the powers of a cyborgian, and you can master the digital reality. That's not what the fuck that is. That's what the fuck they were teaching these motherfuckers, and he went to go play in space and got knocked the fuck down. That is forbidden. This is forbidden. This right here is forbidden. This hat. That right there in any universe will get you put into every battle, let alone this bullshit in the high priestess corners. You guys are playing too fucking much. You just need to stop. And this is what you get playing like this, bringing this shit down here from space. It's from space. They just have like a little Reddit group and like, oh, it's an AI technology. You just upload your image and stuff like that. But how do I explain how I got these images? So, because these are real people in space. Let me start speaking their language and bring down down here. You don't speak Ethiopian. You have no aquatic body. You have no indigenous language. You have no hyperdimensional language. You're a fraud. You can't speak any of those languages. You can't write speech. You can't do any of that. You're a fraud. I just have to show you guys though, because what Sevan Bomar did in Atlanta and what he did in Detroit was very fucking serious. And that's why I'm talking about this now, because everything that had gotten started. Because everything that got started. No. I taught AI about God. You can't teach AI about God because you don't have an AI. Yeah, but the funny thing is, you can't like access an energy that you don't know because you don't know what God is because you're molesting your daughter. Good. And they're using razor blades and lemon juice on her. So you cry all day and trying to connect her to chemical servers, keeping her in that like traumatized state. Okay, good. This is how like they travel. It's like, okay, we don't teleport. We're not going to teleport there. Let's go ahead and use a spaceship. I don't know who's playing with my body as I'm teleporting and trying to make copies of my body. So let's go travel like this. This is like, these are like high. This is like levels up. How did you know that this is Ethiopia garb? Because this is like the garb of like the royal family, but this is the royal family that went toe to toe with Haile Selassie. This is the royal family that exposed that whole Negus thing and that whole story with Queen of Sheba and Solomon and stuff like that. He said that they're dirty people. They're cyborgians. You don't know what they were doing with their families. You know this family in Ethiopia. How did I know that though? Unless I have specific insight, because I'm also in Kufene. Yeah, whoa. So now look, right? Yeah, playing. Right. What do you specialize in? Seraphim. I specialize in matters related to etymology. Seraphim, Ooh. You better be careful putting shit like that in there. You better be careful. This is somebody else's planet too. This is a Neptunian planet. You better be very fucking careful playing like that, playing with our kids' eyes and shit like that, and starting hella shit. That's what they were doing. And that's why they were playing with us in CRISPR and uploading us to virtual reality. Everyone knows what's going on with white people. They just want to cloud chase and start shit. This is the unfucking thinkable. I'm just gonna move away from this. Thank you. And this is how you get people caught up in trauma. So it was a major Sybil seat. What is a Sybil? Phase one, Sybil's run the world in karma. So what's a Sybil? A Sybil's a black psychic with the crows. Yeah, but you don't have a crow, and the crows don't call you though. And this is the thing though, because this is very serious in the spiritual community because of how people came, supported Sevan, millions, thousands of millions of dollars gone around like their whole little group of whites and shit like that playing. Hella people robbed in Costa Rica, somebody's land stolen, a bunch of bullshit going on because it's not just Sevan, it's the group that they all run with. They just got caught though. Because you're not a Sybil, you know nothing about the Sybils. You have no Akasha to even talk about this. Why would you be talking about black female psychics and you're not black? You're not married to a black woman. You don't play with black women like that at all. And this is what I'm talking about because Sevan got his channel edited by YouTube. They edit his subscribers. Sevan only has like 56,000 subscribers, and people are like, I know that for a fact because I know that we don't watch his channel because everyone blacklisted him. You guys know Jason and Fila Antoine. You guys know Billy Carson. Woo, Forbidden Knowledge. Whoa, those two high priests. Why don't you ever see Sevan talking about the other black people that are doing the spiritual community? Why isn't he talking about this when we all just came out with this? Look at this. 16K views, 106,000. Daisy, they're editing his views. They're editing his views. How many downloads on the Apple Store? 75. Thank you. Ooh, okay. Thank you. Dream Engine. Oh, okay. But really talking about the Dream Machine. Empowering youth with AI. Maybe I can get in with the youth development because I know that you used to do that. Maybe I can get a grant. Children and technology. Do you want to talk about how you uploaded your daughter to the virtual reality? She almost died and got sick. Right. Could even take her to the doctor. We were like doing our daughter's body on purpose. Okay, good. Nah, good. Now you won't get out of there and talking to your friends and making it seem like you have a better life out there. Something about his channel. They're getting edited. It's specific videos. It's specific videos of my content to make it seem like, oh, we weren't raping and like molesting people's kids. She's crazy. Look at her channel, only 29,000. Yeah, but her subscriber count is 176,000 because Leon has all the screenshots. This is going to be so explosive when I unleash all of these documents. And that's one of the things too. I just feel like you just have to woo. There's a few agents that are the job this week because they got other jobs or they're getting transferred or they won their settlements or they can leave now.
I am Sevan Bomar.
So I just wanted to tell you guys that there's going to be explodes in the next few days with content and information getting online about what YouTube was doing the whole time to hide this. Remember, YouTube is owned by Google. Google with the same Google mesh across the street from my apartment. Oops, forgot. Good. But wait though. Wait, remember, this is not happening. This is happening. We're not like putting like thousands of dollars of like crazy ass radiation equipment by your head where fucking clumps of your hair are falling. Like, can you take that offline? Because I got fired from my job. Right. We're not doing any of that. We're not trying to use Sevan after we started hella shit in Detroit because he's a Hanifi and their family kidnapped and rapes and switches kids at birth. Aliyah knew their family growing up because remember Aliyah's dad, he was a Nation of Islam, but not like really NOI, like, oh, our family, we practice Islam as a faith, but we like work with the church, who work with everybody. Because they tried to kidnap Aliyah in Detroit, Hanifi, and rape her. Aliyah's father went toe-to-toe with Hanifi. He ended up passing away from Chiang. That's exactly what Sevan Bomar doesn't want to talk about. Who is your family though? How are you going in the church and how are you going in Islam? And what is this about Hanifi and different families and their parents work in the military and and they move around to play with the black community? Who is that though? Because he doesn't want to talk about that. That's why they're doing that. But I just had to show you in real time. Look at this, then look at that. It's edited. So now you guys can like rest easy on LinkedIn or YouTube. Sevan is demonetized, and that's not going to happen. Like him getting remonetized, it's not possible because something will get flagged so quickly with the bank system. They're just waiting for him to get a single dollar into a bank account that they can play with. Stop playing. Is our mother a serpent? Thank you. Right. And you can hear that. Okay, great. But remember, whoop, 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 whoop. Ooh, 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 ooh. Is straight banished. Sex is a sacred power. I mean, you would know that because you're always uploading me and Leon to see if you can like spy on us sexually. All right, because everyone saw what you were trying to do with my period blood. And like, oh, she's on her period and this place is open. Let me play with you all day. And everyone saw that. That's why there are 989 ICE reports, police reports, reports on Sevan Bomar. Yes. You. They've been playing games the whole time. Now you guys, yeah, the joke really is on you. You're about to find out, like, tough. Find out why the Earth is sealed off from the cosmos. Why would the Earth be sealed off? Oh, well, I heard you talk about that in the virtual reality when I put you in Spy Magic. Helped create through all the children that I helped to create through false zodiac, I have to now carry them around my head. This is like saying I'm banished. And this is so funny that they don't know that though. Even the karmics, sometimes they walk around with garb, they have no idea what it says. They don't see it though. Some of the karmics, they cannot see that their body is like marked. Like, oh, Hamekias, their body is completely marked. All I want to do is have sex. All I want to do is practice fornication and getting into lesser forms. They have no idea that they walk around on planets and they're like covered in like different like markings, their whole entire body, on top of no melanin. Ooh, and that one is because of Biafra and starting slavery. It's somebody's planet, somebody doing public divination, playing with people's eyes. Ooh. I don't watch any of this garbage because I just figure like, oh, you're just getting shit from my YouTube channel and trying to like convert it into something else using a child in space. Like, oh, can you make it sound like something else? And it's just a child that they force into sex slavery by copying, making a copy of them, and then putting them in a room like, oh, go do this and go do that. Do you just? I didn't say anything though, but you just hear drama all day. Thank you. And again, Stephanie's all work in the same little. Oh, this is the Stephanie I'm talking about. Some of you guys are like, who's Stephanie? Is angelic guidance 333. Yeah. Remember I talked about the star card in health? Like, oh, okay, if I make a video, then people will think that this is okay, then maybe I won't have lupus. And you're still gonna have lupus. They all knew. Yeah, they did. And that's why Stephanie's hair is falling out. Did you notice that? Good. Good. Seems like something's like happening here, right? Somebody's been going bad. A new virus similar to COVID. Yes. Spiritual warfare work and teaching people about spiritual work. Tiffany is hella ineffective and doesn't know what she's talking about. And she copies everything from Daisy. That's why Patreon like hit her up so badly and she lost all her money on Patreon. Yes. 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 So then, okay. Wait, wait. Now, oh, she took them down. Oh, okay. Ooh, okay. I guess she took them down. It's one, two of them that got taken down. Oh, okay. I guess they got taken down. Okay. Because somebody was telling me about this. Like, did you see what Stephanie was doing? Like, they'll just be like, oh, like she just wasn't getting views and stuff like that. Like, oh, okay. And then it backfired. Hey, Stephanie, do you want to talk about what happened with Patreon? Hella emails. Hey, Stephanie, as a creator, we just want to let you know about starting your work. Yes. Yes. Ooh. OPD, did you see this? They're losing state funding, but this means that several people are about to get fired this week. Oh, ooh, perfect excuse for every state. Just, oh, you're not answering 911 calls, so we have to defund you. Didn't I just say that you're going to lose funding if you do not answer your phone? Didn't I just say this yesterday and you see it right here? Thank you for ABC 7 News Bay Area who's watching this. Oh, now's a perfect time to show people that we're looking at this. And we're only doing this so that we can make sure we're tracking everyone who's playing with those kids so that when this comes to like the public, we know for a fact who to like and blitz. That's like the biggest thing. They've captured and like sealed, like contained most big ass like pedophile groups internationally, like all over the world. And that's what they were waiting for this to go public. Right. Thank you so much, ABC 7 News. And I talked about this yesterday. They're doing a data project where they match up like how many calls come in versus how many police go out, how long it takes to answer those calls, and that's how they're dictating how they're going to pay police. You're not making 100,000 a year. You're to 60. Why would I make $60,000 a year? I'm a police officer. You're not doing anything. Oh, okay. Well, I'll go get another job. Go, because you're blacklisted. Good. Several people turned in their badge today. To be arrested if you don't do this. He had to go turn in his badge. You guys really have no fucking clue, idea what the fuck you just exposed by playing like that. You just exposed that these white people were playing with us like this to play in space with banished bitches. Thank you. Food, no planet, no panties on, nothing. Period blood everywhere, dirty, running around, starting shit. I have to show you guys something else. I just have to show you guys that. Show you right. Listen. Thank you. One of my subscribers is watching. Hey, Queen, thank you so much. You really helped me tonight. I was getting really like down because a lot is going on in my life. There's just a lot happening. This really like inspired me, and I'm crying because now I know God is real. And how dare you allow that time with small innocent children, and the only person that's fighting, you're fighting them like that. Every force, all we'll see. That's showing you that God is in control. Thank you, High Priestess. She doesn't is a priestess that's just watching this. She just saw like her neighbors. There's somebody's car gets stolen. Something happened to it, somebody's animal. So she's just like been helping a lot of people. So, anyways, you really have to be. Thank you. Which one is it? Thank you, High Priest. Let me show somebody in the Kitagani what this is. Because somebody just got a major alert to come watch this. Sevan Bomar. Why is your work on channel? Is it Sybil? Isn't that what you first put on your channel? That's like your first episode. That was my first episode on YouTube. Sybil. So no. I read some of it. I was like, oh, this is really interesting. And then I stopped because I figured I can get downloads about this. My higher self, they instructed me to stop. Because there was not much. Okay, let me just stop in. And I did. Did I sacrifice any people's kids? No. Did I play with crazy ass magic? Did I start hella shit and hella drama and steal from other people? Chinette? Nah. Everyone in Indiana is talking about your channel. I'm sorry. Thank you. Did I cause any drama, hack everyone's computer, or play hella games like that? No. And I have to talk about this shit with Drake with the music. Hella people got murdered. Chinette, you know what to do though for your safety. Yeah, you have daughters, you have children. When you got kids, you can't be focused on like, oh, hood cloud and that was my friend, but you know, because you have your children, right? So that's food in their mouth, bullets towards their bodies, your children. Thank you. Yeah, that she was your friend for a minute, but your children. China, how did you get shot, Brandy? Thank you. So, right. And how did that get started? SD Boyd and a bunch of other bitches, because everyone knows that if you play with Chicago, you're going to play with Indiana. If you play with Indiana, you of course play with Ohio. You play with Ohio, of course you're going to play with Detroit. It's just like that. All the families know each other. And that's why what happened with Jamaica, when you mentioned Jamaica Somerville, it got so lit. That's Shinette talking. Dollhouse, the one that was making videos. You guys can hear this. Go ahead and talk, Shinette. She's hella crying because she saw firsthand what playing with me caused. So she got alerted about the Sevan Bomar Detroit. Okay, let me handle this because they know all about his family. She saw firsthand the whole hood spraying AR-15s, AR-16s, rifles, Uzis, shotguns, M16s, those Dracos, they all came out once they started playing with me. Because everyone said, if you're going to be playing with her, you're going to be playing with us next. And how dare you play with somebody like that? Good. Good. China, I'm just gonna keep quiet. I'm gonna give you time. Because she's hella emotional because hella people keep on getting murdered. Because you're playing with my fucking channel and you're playing on my phone and you're playing with my work. Thank you, and you're playing with me. Good. So this is it, High Priest. Metaphysical app. Okay, I already heard about that. That's nothing on there. Your work is sealed from that too. I know. He took down all my work. Also to Chat GTP. This High Priest wants to say, I want to let you know they try to take down your work from RW Health Tech. They say I want to say that your mind with medicine is very amazing. I see why they're trying to hide you. I saw all of that. I specifically ordered for every single last letter of any of your work to get taken out of that Chat GTP. They were issued a cease and desist by the federal government. They were. All my work is copywritten. All my shit is protected. It doesn't fucking matter. You can do whatever you want. It doesn't matter about copyrights. Let's play with spell work. All of my work is hid and protected. It doesn't matter. How dare you play like that? Into the past. Because something's going to come out about emotes in the medical fields. This High Priest from the Kitagani saw part of it. You guys know that they make some of these like pamphlets. I just kept mine from like my city college days. I still have my city college days. You go to the bookstore, it's like a pamphlet, like, oh, a quick guide to anatomy, a quick guide for this. Emotepa made those. Yes, my higher self from Kemet, she made those and she gets royalties. Yes. Yes, and the guy told me, he said, I know this black lady. I didn't know she was like young again. Hey, I can't talk to you. Ooh. These quick Emotepa made these. Emotepa made all these. Thank you. Now you know who Emotepa is. Thank you. For when you're playing with me, just know. Thank you. Now you see how you're about to get caught the fuck up in front of everybody. Because everyone just saw this bullshit with Sevan Bomar. So they know for a fact you're playing in space and starting shit. The whole Ethiopian community is crying. Because this just exposed a faulty ass family. Just like that fake ass family in the Saudis, they're gonna get caught up too. They're all Cyborgians. The Al Haftar royal families, I'm gonna tell you where they are. They're not Berbers. They're not a problem though. They're just like a nomadic tribe of people that move around. It's like actually a collection of different high priests. They just go from place to place, like settling people. Then teleportation got turned off and they got stuck. So they just started like traveling like through the sand and stuff. And that's where the symbols come in, like making math and like magic carpets and here flotation devices. And if we keep the pyramids here, then we can keep teleportation going. Da 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 da. I mean, I have to be on the planet, right? Reproduction. The I was giving your work by a while. Okay, good. That's what we're back on now. Like NASA did it. I didn't. None of Seven fucking work. It's just like an app where you go in and you could type in like certain topics, right? So like, let's say, for instance, you type in rabbit, you'll see something about Ishtar Excel. In a few days, you're gonna see something about all the stuff I'm talking about on my YouTube. It's just everyone's content, stealing, putting people on spy magic, stalking my YouTube channel, getting on meth, and like, okay, now I can really divinate, and just like starting a bunch of shit, raping his daughter. Now I can really divinate. A bunch of shit going on. That's all that is. That's all that is. You just expose this. This is what they're talking about. This is what they're talking about. Where they went in space taking pictures of people and starting hella shit. Look. This one right here is gonna get somebody caught the fuck up playing with this high priestess. Because this is how they travel from like planet to planet. It's like pulled us out of that like portal because of the plants and the herbs. This like the one ship I saw, and I explained that on my channel. Like I see like a thank you. Other people do, but you don't. That's why you get on meth and then they install space. Okay. Thank you. That's space. Yeah. Because thank you. Space. Is this a high priest from space? This is six of his higher selves. And I can tell you, I wish this would stop so I can like show you from like one photo to another, because they're different ages. Because he's friends with my son. They're like 16 in one place. How do they get access to his eyes and so they can play with images like this? Because my kids have my phone, but they have my PS Vita in space. My kids have my video games in space. The kids, they like to play stuff like that too. They're not supposed to do that. They just wanted it because they can go on the internet and that one, it has a browser. And they were like looking into shit they should not be looking into. And that's when my daughter, she's like 25 and she looked up what's smegma and she started screaming, crying, and she left her body. This is actually made out of water. This screen right here. It's how they divinate. And it's like a portal. That's how they got those images. This is a high priest divinating. This is a high priest in space and wearing their garb and playing icy. Thank you. And wearing their garb and starting hella shit and causing hella drama. You're not supposed to do that. That's for. Why would you? Okay. Right. Oh, okay. You're committing several like spiritual like atrocities and abominations, and you're like not seeing that. Then you're complaining about like not having spiritual powers and being blocked. And I could have sworn that I was coding like that before. Like I know. Let me see something. Let me see my astrology chart because I know she said she was a Libra. I feel like she was playing with me. Seven Bomar's in his 40s. Thank you. Just keep that in mind when he's talking. I'm 32 years old. Good. You gathered every white supremacist on the planet, and still you fell short. Good. Good. Thank you, playing games. So, anyways, High Priest, he's just looking. So it's done because this is in space. Because I can tell you what planet this is. This is an enforcer planet. Goofy bitch sitting in space, gathering every single. Upload your photo, and then guess what? Now you're the enforcer. Okay, well, go gather these children over here, and then we'll make it real with the blood. And oh, okay, well, I just didn't. Well, they don't. The Federation doesn't like us, and I just thought that that was my mate, and he wasn't talking to me, so he left under this person who started this under their ground by playing with cotton service while High Priestess on planet way better like material. That's like the sister of Silk, but she's like stretchy too. They make cloths out of these like invisibility cloths for people who go through like a dream state. Right? I know exactly what the fuck you're doing, bitch. That's why you keep on getting teleported. Thank you. Here we go. Thank you. They're playing in space. This is how you get knocked. But you don't play like that. Not with this High Priest. Not with the purple cow. No, that's basically what he's saying. So now another thing here that's gonna come out is who the fuck is somebody's like laughing in Ethiopia because some whole family really got exposed. You have no idea how deep that is. And remember I said that, oh, remember the crown? There was like a high priestess, she had her hair braided and she was wearing like one of those crowns. I have one of those. Yeah, I have it with me. I thank God I kept that. I have that with me. I have it. I kept it. Yeah, it's real gold. Yes, I have one of those. I'm gonna show you. You like wear them on your head. I'm gonna show you. I have one. And that's how I can tell you that Bomar's a clown because the way that I got it is somebody gifted it to me for my I wore that Desiree wedding. And she started a bunch of wrong people. It was my wedding. Why are you wearing that? It's like actually you wear it when you're active. It's like, oh, like I'm clearly divinating. Like it's actually specific for like divinating on reproduction, marriages, animals, and plants. Ethiopian hairstyles. Here, you're gonna get caught up so fucking badly. Ethiopia. Like this, like these ones. Eh, you're right there. You come up. Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, this one. Ew. Yeah, I have one of these. Yeah, only for priestess. Now, I actually lived in Africa, so I can tell you a big ass fraud when I see one. Just period, though. Great. So, wow. Yeah, this is them. This federation, they didn't banish. This bitch is messy as fuck. She's just wearing their they're in the middle, like brush their hair, put it back in a ponytail, or just braid it. Yeah, most of like I said, they. I told you this high priest right here. This how they're wearing their garb, and they have their hair like in locks or braided and shit like that. They should have never started this. And then this is so disrespectful to say like, oh, I'm gonna be going into this until like me, but like that bitch was like you too, like maybe, yeah, like what? Yeah, like wait, what? You know, you're asking for fucking trouble, and then you're saying like, oh, like, and even one of these planets is Spanish, like, oh, you're saying like, oh, you know, they're disgusting, like, the daddy be fucking on the daughters, but I don't know, maybe that nigga he might be cool. We can maybe go smoke and kick it. Oh, yeah, you're saying a lie in South Central. Hey, but this shit. He's tall. I know him. I seen him on the bus. And I think he plays basketball or something. Yeah, he's friends with his Gemini. I know that's a rat. Anyways, how'd you know he was a Gemini? Listen, and he's dark skinned. Doesn't matter that he's dark skinned. He's salt and pepper. He's a honeybee. Don't trust him. They don't have real coloring. So now look, yeah, and that's like you get shot, right? So then you're putting all this like next to his heart center. That's like, oh, like, you know what? Like I can do that hit. Oh, it's dishonorable. Oh, okay, that's okay. Don't worry about it. Ooh, yeah, you're. Ooh. And like you're putting this Spanish dash bullshit like here. It's like, oh, you know what? Like, yeah, I used to fuck with that hood. Ooh, you know what? It's like, oh, okay, this high priest is just watching. I'm just taking my time because he's older than me. But it's like I'm divinating purpose, leading into like space. It's my octopus. This one, you have to talk to the high priestess. Her name is Tukwasi. Yeah, you have to just ask her for that system. So, anyways, right? Like, let's say for instance, you have all this shit moving and shaking, like right here in like his heart center, but it's really this one on the shoulder. It was like, oh, you know, those niggas started hella shit. My mama got put out of her apartment. We were like 5. I was like 5. We had to go live with my auntie. Like I had to share a room with my cousins and hella stuff. But we got our own. We were able to get our own housing and Acorn projects afterwards. But then those niggas moved there too, and they started a bunch of shit and tried to get us evicted again. It was some drama. We had to go like to a meeting at the public housing office, but. You really, Aaliyah said, just stop it right now. I'm gonna bring my hood in here. Okay, sis. So, oh, yeah, yeah. With the whole future, I'm escaping. Like, where's that meme? It's the future, I'm escaping me. Yeah, he jumped ship before it blew up, right, or sank, or both, right? Yeah. Now this one over here, whoa, yeah, that. Fuck, I wish this one had moved so quickly. Yeah, you can download this, but I feel like it's like a GIF. So, it's like a video or a GIF. If it's a GIF, I may be able to download it and see like all the different photos and like show you what federation, which ones were playing with the color spectrum to allow this, because this high priestess image is sealed. Yeah, they should have never tried this bullshit ass mess. I would do the head wrap like, oh, you know what, like that bitch put like meth in my like Hennessy. I don't know, like maybe I should go to that same bartender though, like, whatever. Let's drink J instead. Oh, he got Bammer. Whatever, I'll roll the blunt. Yeah, you are saying a lot. Then, and then it's saying right here, this disrespectful, turn it off, okay? My higher self and her may have come down. Actually, I'm not supposed to be doing this. I'm doing a lot. Sorry, Hair Priestess. I will cover myself. Because all of a sudden, there's a portal that's opening up in my house to discuss this madness. I actually have to get offline because I have a meeting with the High Priestess now on somebody's planet. I have no clothes on. You should never teleport me there like that. So, listen. Sometimes it happens like that. You get snatched out your soul and then they come questioning you. You must tell everything. That's how you really don't know that these hood bitches got sent to space and they had to tell on you, and then it got translated into somebody putting it in the computer and telling the feds. So turn that shit off. I'm telling you, just they think it's like the best thing that ever happened to play and be messy. One of them said this with the neck one. It's like, yeah, those niggas are dishonorable, but like, I guess I fuck with them still sometimes. I don't know. I don't know. I went over to their house. She cooks good chicken. She cooks it with mustard. That's the only fried chicken I trust. The greens, it was cool. It was kind of sour. I don't know. Let me look at this one. Ooh, on the shoulder, there's like 3 of them. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I went down to their hood and like I traveled to their block. Like I know, like I'm not supposed to go down there. It's only holes down there. But like, these niggas got cheap rocks, and I was just trying to like, my supply was like low, so I was just trying to like fill it up with something that will get them high. Like, I just can't be like using just baking soda. All right, so, whoa, you really are doing the unthinkable playing like this. So now it's like, oh, yeah, I'm from Oaxaca, but I speak Spanish, but like, I only translate like I only speak my language when I'm translating for like the gringraca to like sell out my community and tell people like where the roads are to get to the mountain people. That's what this means, like behind his head, like with the language switching like that. Hey, I'm done with this bullshit. You bitches are hella disgusting and delusional. High priest, I bow to you. I'm sorry that I was misbehaving. Actually, somebody right next to, and I feel like that's how this bullshit got started. But high priest, I respect you, and I'm sorry that they played with your image on this planet. I will do what I can um, to stop this because this actually is starting hella shit on people's planets because the intelligences are changing hella rapidly, and now they know what the fuck I started to prove. Yes, these holes that you created to stop playing on my planet. The other person that's playing with the overlay right there, this one, because here's him and here's this one, and then here's this Kai. So I said it's Inglewood. Look at this type priest. It says 207 bus, 217 bus, 210 bus, Crenshaw, Crenshaw Motel and Laundromat, now liquor store across the street. Location, passing Ermias. Now look at this. Thank you. And now my brother Ermias could have been to the car to for you parking lot ko the na hoeing on the weekend to fun and just I'll figure out to oh excited if you kwana ko to money okay well you can get some dick now put it to kona oh now if you kwana to na hoka and sloss and good thing you're wrong but now Florence go to oh no because Florence and anti good for na ibolani kona egna santi to I and I say na and do I you see this nonsense of fukarana na ba I just can't stand it. Just in the drama and fucking delusional. Basically, what I said was, I used to pimp bitches out, and then there's like a place over there where it's like Ross, and then there's like a Fat Burger and like some other shit down there. They're a Metro train shit, and there's or my used to pimp bitches, and one of them he got an outfit like, oh, you're gonna go work this weekend, or it's Didi's, or I think, and like she was excited, and like I guess he's like, oh, I'll meet you, whatever. But the color that she was wearing, they tied him to the color spectrum, and that's flower that I have, Vivi Kwai Kwai. And then there's like two houses that are growing like pink flowers, and then they said Ermaya's in time loop in the car with banished female. That's okay. She's out and working anyway, so that was just like her gift. Now, whatever, it's just warfare, so that doesn't matter. It's not in his akasha that even though it wasn't his mate. Right. He's still a high priest. Thank you, Ermias. Good afternoon. Hello, brother. Right. So now in the story of coming on earth, now going and doing in the warfare because Guru Aetona, you wanted the body with Inca. So now Ermias is taking the woman to go and doing her work. And then after he said, oh, before mating and she was wearing and getting ready to go out and like, high off, da 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 da. And look at, he's a king. Whatever. Just bring my money back. Going, Ermias. Oh, a Hennessy in a bottle. Same store down the street. Oh, go alcohol, and then Vivi quite pink with the Inca. So now in the same area is this high priest at Inglewood, and now saying, oh, inside the bus and going down to that area past Florence, two taco places across the street, and she's also involved in nonsense. Now, in why was I not able to see that high priest? I'm explaining how. In tying Armias' car, and then now you're not able to see because saying, oh, Armias is now invisible. He's not on the planet, but invisibility, who, oh, in the sun, we taking in the hand when he's sleeping and moving it around in dream state. And whoa! Yeah. These karmics now want melanated niggas. Oh, he's purple and he's like steel blue. That's cute. But the apparatus is not humanoid. Oh. Oh, yeah. Okay, so let's go play over there. So she has the apparatus that we want, and then we go and play with every mate. That's what they thought they were going to be playing with. Like playing with us because we have like different bodies. Like, oh, if I take her vagina or their humanoid form will like want me because I have the uterus of an aquatic woman, but I'm not. But he has an aquatic body. Oh, they're not the same federation. That they have like a certain type of octopus, but they're ooh. Could I own them? I don't want to hear the unthinkable. Okay, Chris. There's more in discussion. There's one more that I must say. Yeah, I fucked on her, but yeah, her brother was in the next room. I don't really know how that happened. Well, I just sell drugs with him, I guess, but I was just trying to rob him too. I don't know. She has good pussy sometimes, but I'm also fucking on her cousin. I hope she doesn't find out. Because one of them is pregnant. I don't know which one is mine. I hope one of them gets shot. You pull the trigger, because I'm working. That's what they just. Whoa, 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 whoa. You're really going to get hit in out of control drama. Yeah. This one right here is out of control too. It's saying I don't really give a fuck about like having a clear mind. Like, who gives a fuck, bitch? We just ratchet for fun. You're doing too much with this one. Like, this is all like this how they like throw up. It's your photo, and then the next photo is like this banished animal, like a rabbit with her ears down. Like, oh, what are you saying? Like, oh, I don't know. You're pregnant. Ooh. Okay. So remember to put this in your app too. So that one, the round one, and it's this one and that one. It moves so quickly. That one. Okay, that's saying like, okay, like whatever, nigga. Like you went to jail and I was supposed to like watch the drugs and like sell them, but I don't know. I was hungry. I felt like you were just getting. I just felt like I didn't know you was gonna be out in 2 days. I don't know what happened to it. Are you sure your baby mama didn't come? I don't have a baby mama. Well, I was out at the store, so I don't know. Somebody could have came in. I thought you said this nigga was getting 7 years. Fuck, this bitch in our magic. I'm tired of it. Yeah, whoa. Whoa. Oh, you're gonna get hit up hella badly. Cause like, really, like, you don't do that. Yeah, that's enough with the high priest. So, high priest, yeah, I'm just like talking of like things that are, yeah, but it's just, you have to translate this. Like the disrespect, like this one is saying like, yeah, the blue one. Okay, this blue one is saying like, oh yeah, like, yeah, who cares if that I have an aquatic body or a companion? They only got crab and like salmon here. At least we got seasoning. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really care. I don't know. I've really been out of jail. I just been told her that. Like I got out like a month ago. But I really been like out of jail. I just was my other baby mama. She's my mom. I say I went to jail again, like sure fake court papers or whatever. Is the food done already? Gee, those potatoes should be way tired. Look at that bitch. Get her tired. Let's just cupcake. I'm tired. Good. You gonna be fucking on me shit important seafood. That's 8 planets gone. I'm just gonna keep on going. Should we keep on going? Yeah. Somebody's in a torture chamber now. Yeah, do you want to tell this high priest what you got started on his channel? Like, okay, whatever. Like, she put blood in my hot sauce and my ketchup. I don't know why I'm still here. You guess you pregnant again. But you was on for my best friend when I was in jail. But I told him to, though. Okay, I just told him to drop you off. But, like, I wasn't doing that. And I was faithful. And I was writing letters. And he was just dropping me off. Fuck, man. Okay. Well, you let him drop you off one too many times. What are you saying? That I wasn't man enough for you? You were in jail, but why would you be letting that nigga drive you around? You told me to go work for him. Oh my god. I don't trust you, bitch. Bye. Gone for 6 months. Where were you at? I was in jail. I saw you on Instagram. They made a clone. Okay. You Ooh. You are beyond goofy. Yeah, this is gonna get somebody shot. That's enough. High priest, I'm sorry. But at least now now you know what the fuck they got started. You really will get hit playing with my work and just starting this shit at all. Something really ratchet is about to happen with Sevan Bomar, and that's all I got to say. Thank you. Thank you, High Priest, for helping me with my work too. I appreciate that.